This is Brian Leffler with Own Your BI, and today we're going to be doing a live demonstration of the Outlook connector GAB project. So I will keep this short and sweet. We're going to start with order entry. The order entry side of things is going to automate the emailing integration of sales order acknowledgements directly from the email button in order entry. So we're going to go ahead and click email. We'll take note that there is no email currently specified on this order, no contact. So we'll go ahead and click email. And you can see that a PDF is generated, saved, and attached. And we have composed a new email via Outlook. From here, I can choose any of my Outlook contacts and use any Outlook features I'm used to using today. I have a subject and body populated as well. We can take a quick look at the PDF, and here's our acknowledgement. Keep in mind that if you do press the button and it does compose an email, if I X out, it is going to retain a copy in my drafts because at this point it has drafted the email. Okay, so we can close this. And we'll run another test. This time we're going to go ahead and populate the email address. So assuming that we have a contact selected on our order, Global Shop is going to make us save it in order to honor that. So we'll press email again. This time you'll notice that the email address did go ahead and follow through. So that'll help aid in any defaults that you might have set up in the system. The next portion of the connector is within quotes. So we've got a quote header here, same thing, blank email. Go ahead and click email. And we get the same result. We have a subject and body as well as the quote attached. You have to excuse the ugliness of my quote format. This is just my configuration. Okay, we'll populate the email and click email again. And there's a little bit of a delay after you click email from the time it pops up, and you'll see some loading dialogues. What's actually happening in the background is the GAB script is running the report, clicking the export button, exporting it as a PDF, storing it on the network, then composing and attaching the email. So it does take a few seconds to pop up. Okay, so we've got our quote. This time we've got our contact selected. Okay, now we'll move on to purchase orders. That is the third part of this connector. Exact same process. I can email from a purchase order header. And I will get a copy of that. So you notice my email is blank. And the next time we email it, same result, we've got our contact selected. Okay, and last but certainly not least is from the Crystal Report Previewer. So this relates to any Crystal report that you run in Global Shop. We'll have this window. I'm sure you're all familiar with it. You have these 4 buttons up on the top. From this 4th button here, this is called Script 3, which is a custom button. When you click on this, what it's going to do is it's going to compose an email with an attachment of that report. And if you have an email address set on your user account in user security, the default to address will be yourself. So what we really have is a 2-click email report to myself. So I can simply, my user doesn't have an email address associated to it, but I could click the button and click send, assuming that my email had pulled through here automatically. Additionally, there's a subject and body on this email as well. Now, with regard to the subject and body, there are defaults that we can set up, templates, if you will. So I'll go ahead and show you what those look like. So in the GAB folder out on the server, there's an Outlook templates folder, and there is a template file for each of the 4 connectors. So we can open each one up and see that we've got 4 lines. The first line is just telling you what the second line is, that it's the subject line template, and it also gives you what the wildcards are that are available. And then the same thing goes with the body line, the wildcards that are available for that. And then here's the template itself. You'll notice that it showed up in all caps when I was emailing, and that's because I have my template set to all caps. And the same goes for each of the different available templates. And that concludes our live demo of the Outlook Connector GAB program.